What is going on, guys? So I'm back here in the garage today, which as you can tell is sort of just an absolute disaster and a mess. Right off the bat, it's freaking freezing in here. It's like 6 inches of snow outside, and I haven't had my heater running, so I just switched it on, but it is cold. So yeah, that's a little bit miserable. But also right off the bat, if you guys haven't seen my last video where I sort of went over the, I don't know why I'm walking around, sort of went over the history of Hennessy Performance Engineering. It's a total departure from my normal style videos. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. I'll put a link in the card above. I spent a decent amount of time researching and everything for that video, and I think it came out pretty good. I got some good feedback, and it has a lot of views already, for my channel at least. So yeah, go check it out if you haven't yet already. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if I should do more videos like that. It's sort of fun, you know, it's tough to make build videos really often because it takes a long time to do small jobs, you know, I mean small jobs like just bolt stuff together. So in order to make stuff into videos, it takes a ton of work in order to get enough content to make one video. So it can make it sort of tricky to try to like upload often whenever you know, it's tough to work on my car that often, just that, you know, not everyone has that much time. I wish I had that much time, but I don't. So I want to try to make more videos like that where I can sort of just do research or, you know, bust out a video just talking about something. So let me know what you think about that concept. But yeah, I have a really hard time staying motivated working on this thing whenever it's real messy in here. It's just like, it makes it tough. You don't want to like go down into the garage or into the shop and work. It's sort of like a garden. Like if you let it overgrow with weeds and stuff, then it like just gets worse and worse and worse until it chokes everything out. And that's sort of the case in a garage. Like if you let it get messy, then it just overgrows and gets messier and messier and messier until you never want to work in there because it's just disgusting. So I really need to clean up in here. So I'm gonna go through and do a really good cleanup. And then once I'm done sort of getting all the trash and shit out of here, I really want to bolt these in, as well as these are the vents for the heating, and then the lower section of the dashboard. So I have all these like small parts that are left to go in the interior that pretty much just need bolted on, real simple stuff to sort of finish it off because it is pretty much fully put together now. Just besides those few little things. So I want to bolt those in there after I'm done cleaning up because, like, for example, all that stuff is sitting on my workbench and it wouldn't be there if it was in the car. So if I get it on the car, then I don't have to worry about it taking up space. I'm gonna quit stalling on cleaning this pigsty up and set the camera down and get to work cleaning this place. Oh yeah, one last thing. I know that there's been, no one's really complained about it that much, but it's driven me crazy pretty much for as long as I've had this camera. If you've ever noticed the lines, I'll probably put in a clip here, but like the phasing that goes on in the background, or like I guess in all the lighting of my videos, that's because the lights are running at 120 hertz, I think, in the US, and this dumb camera was set to 25 frames per second because it was on European settings. It was on PAL instead of NTSC. I've switched that now, I fixed it, and look at that. Recording at 30 frames per second, and everything looks a million times better. So, sorry for being an idiot for like a year, but now it's fixed, so you're welcome. Alright, so, oh jeez, almost fell off the curb. So today is tomorrow. I'm wearing the same clothes, definitely for continuity and not just because I'm wearing the same clothes. I'm finished cleaning. I got going last night. I was gonna work on my car like I said after I got it cleaned up a bit, but I ended up just going all out and reorganizing and cleaning everything. So the top of my box Still looks a little messy, but it's sort of always like that. I've just got a couple of random things up there that I use sometimes. My workbench is essentially completely cleared off, save for like gloves and these boxes that I can't bring myself to throw away, and other benchtop stuff. I had this stuff laying around. It's for like the inside of a toolbox. I put this down because it makes it look nicer and probably nicer to work on as well. I reorganized this. That shelf is sort of a mess in the middle, but that is gonna go in the car soon, so that will be cleared off. Same with this stuff here, that should be cleared off soon as well once I get to using it. Got all my chemicals and paint reorganized back up there. Got my paper towels here hanging on a C-clamp. Works as a perfect double paper towel roll holder. This is all cleared out. The floor looks dirty, but it's completely swept. It's just a garage floor, so it doesn't look great. The car is still all dusty and stuff, so I really want to get it running and going again so I can take it out. I really want to wash it because it's just messy. It's completely cleaned out, save for some trash that's sitting against the garage door there. I can't bring myself to open the door and lose all my heat in here because it is freaking cold outside, so I'll just take that out tomorrow. Just so you guys know, I do hold you partially responsible for how messy it got in here, because you guys are supposed to call me out when it looks trashed and disgusting in here, so what the hell? Yeah, it's definitely your guys' fault. So yeah, I need to work on keeping this place a little bit cleaner, and then maybe I can get some more work done on the freaking car. So I hung up some stuff that was taking up room around the shop, like all those license plates, some more Hot Wheels cars here. You got the important ones right here on the edge. I also put up the obligatory kitten calendar. It's the most important part of any garage. In case you didn't know, if you drive a 914, you have to have a kitten calendar hanging up next to it. I have, I threw away pretty much everything I don't need here. However, I do still have what was the driver's seat, as well as this stool, because I have a new stool. It sits under there, it's a creeper and a stool. So, if someone wants these, come grab them. You can have one, or either one, or both, or whatever. Just take them, leave me a comment or whatever, and tell me you want them, and I can message you. But now that we're done with that, let's get some work done on this POS. I'm gonna get the seat belts put in, as well as the lower dashboard thing that's sitting over here, to get it out of the way and get me closer to driving this thing. Let me show you guys something that really bothers me. If Porsche knows how to disappoint, this is their best way. See that on the seat belt? Volkswagen. Why you guys do me dirty like that, Porsche? What are you trying to say here? Yeah, you go down the belt, right? Same belt. Oh, come on. See that? See what it says right there? How are you gonna have a Volkswagen reel and have the belt actually be Porsche? How does that work? All right, there's one side completed, including my little hook for, I don't know what they expect you to put there, because like you can't put a hanger up, but I don't know what that's for, but it's there. So I'm gonna do the other side off camera because it's not very exciting to see me do the same exact thing twice. Yeah, I guess I'll be back once I have that the other side done. The driver's side in. The only difference between the driver's side belt and the passenger side belt is I actually ran the driver's side belt through the hip hole the reason why I did that is because I'm skinny. I think if I had a bit more of a gut on me, then it wouldn't be a problem. But since I'm skinny, if I run it across here on my lap, it will actually sit up on these bolsters, and there will be like a gap of air in between the belt and my body, or at least it wouldn't be tight against me. So if something were to happen, or even probably even if I slammed on my brakes, I would slide forward a bit and it would dig right into my stomach, which is pretty unsafe. So I ran it through the holes in the seats, or through the hole in the seat, and then I don't know if so I could probably buckle it either on the outside of that hole or on the inside. Either way will work. Let me put this seat, actually, it's way too far back. I'm not very tall, so I gotta move it a little bit forward. Now let's try the seatbelt. Ooh, that's awesome. So I've got it through both of the holes now, and it's nice and tight across my lap. Reach the pedals. Shifter's in the right spot. Oh, by the way, got a shift knob. I ordered it off Amazon for $8 or whatever. Just a little aluminum thing. Ugh. Makes it a lot nicer to put it in and out of gear. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Sitting in this chair, all strapped in. I'm ready to drive this damn car. It's been too long, especially with all this in it now. It's like, it looks so nice. It's gonna feel, well, it already feels so much nicer, but driving it is gonna feel so much nicer that I can, I don't know, all the controls are better, and the seat's better. Makes a big difference, surprisingly. And I'm going to finish putting in the bottom section of the dashboard. That's just held in with a bunch of Phillips head screws, and then I can put the vents in, and it'll help make this interior look a lot more complete, because right now I can just see the raw steel edge and there's holes in the dash and stuff, so it looks a little messy. I've got the lower dashboard piece in, as well as the vents, so it's looking nice and complete. So I guess that's where I'm gonna end the video off. I didn't get a whole lot done besides cleaning the garage, but at least now I can hopefully find a little motivation to be working on this thing a little bit more. I'm really excited. I was just playing with the shifter, sitting here for like 5 minutes. It's just, I don't know. I really need to drive this car again. So look forward to the next video. I should be mounting the radiator in the next video, which means I'm getting really close to being able to drive this thing. Which also reminds me I need to order a fan for this radiator, so I'll order one of those tonight because I don't have a fan for it. All the ducting and stuff I'll just be making myself out of aluminum, so I can go pick that up. I just had my camera die mid-outro, so yeah, I'm happy to have my garage back. Look forward to my next videos. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.